Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Reno Improv's virtual stage for another Saturday night full of fun, improvised comedy theater for you tonight. We are especially excited to be here tonight with a brand new show for you. We wrapped up a run of shows last week that was awesome, and we thank you so much for being a part of that, and all the performers and the directors and the hosts and everybody who's a part of that really fun run. A big thank you to. We hope you had a good time watching. So thank you all again for being here tonight. We have a little bit, like I said, something different for you this evening. Tonight we have what we are calling Shadowy Figures, which is an improvised show inspired by the classic film noir genre especially popular in the 40s and 50s. So we are going to be bringing that to you, and I'm going to welcome to the stage my fellow performers for the evening and my dog as well. We're going to add everybody to the screen. Say hello, Freddie and Justin. Say hello. We're excited to be here. Freddie, the hashtag number 3 is excited to perform, and Justin is excited to perform with you as well. So we are going to do a couple of Laurents for you, once again. So this show is inspired by film noir, but it's also inspired by the improv format, the Laurent, which is a series of two-person scenes. And it might divulge into something else, and that's okay. But we'll see about that when we get there. So what we're going to need from you to get our first Laurent started is we're going to get, and I want you to think about what film noir is. It's all about crime and drama and detectives and fatalistic characters. So from the audience, if we could please get a location that comes to mind when you think of film noir, a location that comes to mind when you think of the genre film noir. All right, we will be waiting for those to come in, and in the meantime, we just want to say thank you again. As always, all of these shows are pay what you can, which means if you feel like throwing a few bucks our way, we truly appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and switch the banner up so that I doesn't say that you're still waiting for us to form, even though we are still getting ready here a little bit. If you'd like to throw a few bucks our way and make a donation to Reno Improv, that is something very special, and we truly appreciate it. So let's see if we have some. Oh, we have a police station, a rainy alley, a crime scene, a detective office, an alley in Reno. Do you have a specific alley in Reno in mind? Oops. Dark alley, a dark alley, a rainy alley, an alley in Reno. So it seems like an alley is a great place, or a great location, much sought after location this evening. So we will get this show started using your suggestions, many suggestions of a dark alley. We also had an old style diner. All of these things might come up. You never know where this is going to go. So our scene will start, or our show will start here now for you, inspired by the many suggestions of a dark alley. A dark alley. All right. Fitzgerald's Alley. I don't know where that is. All right. Excellent. So your show will begin as soon as we get off screen, and then as soon as we get back on screen. All right. So just give us 2 seconds to time warp back into the necessary time period, and then we will start the show.
Time warp. Are you Big Richard?
What do you think?
Look, I'm not here to play games, okay? I just need the stuff. You told me to come here. This doesn't look good for someone of my status, okay? Let's just get this transaction over with and I'm out.
Oh, no. Come in. Why don't you sit down for a little? It's not every day that we get somebody as important as you walking through doors like these.
Look, I don't want to make a big scene, okay? I just, Nancy said that I could get some good photos some good photos of some good stuff, and I just want those, and I'm out.
You think this is just a one-stop shop, huh?
Is it not?
Sure. I guess it is. I guess it is. For somebody like you, and if the price is right, of course. I'm not going to just do this for free.
I am very rich. Name a price and it's done. But
Oh, I'll name my price. I'll name my price, but it isn't money that I'm after.
I knew it. I knew it.
Somebody like, where are you going? Somebody like you can pull some strings.
Shit.
And get some real shit done around here. Exactly.
All the money in the world, and no one ever wants the money. They want the skills.
Oh,
fine. Who do you want dead? Who do you want dead?
Whoa. Well, nobody said anything about murder. You're jumping to some conclusions very quickly here, my friend.
Well, I haven't killed anyone either.
Once again, nobody said anything about murder in general, but specifically, no one said anything about you killing anybody, sir.
Yeah, and they wouldn't.
I'm sure you have people for that.
Right. People. Yes.
Look, have your best guy meet me here 10:30 tomorrow night.
10:15.
You're not calling the shots here. I've got you under my thumb. You think because I can get pictures for you? What if I already have pictures of you?
I hadn't thought of that.
You're the only person in this town I can trust.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot these days.
I got a lead on a big story. Gonna print it in the Gazette. It's gonna make my career.
Sounds like we're both having a pretty good weekend.
Yeah. I'm tracing down a story about a city councilman who's got some pictures of his nether quarters all over town. I've been to 3 photo mats.
I've heard about these explicit ankle shots going around.
Yeah. Big Richard, I know you know more than you're letting on.
Of course I know more than I'm letting on. I wouldn't be Big Richard if I let on everything I was knowing.
What's it gonna take, man? Look, we came up through the grade school and the parish together. I went one way, you went another. That doesn't mean we still don't have a bond. We help each other out. I pass you information. You get me some nether quarter shots of a city councilman so I can get a Pulitzer.
If I was to have these alleged nether quarter shots of this alleged city councilman, it'd be dangerous for me to disperse that information, you know?
How about I give you the keys to one of our safe houses, huh? It's got a gas stove.
I've heard about these Gazette safe houses.
Yeah, we got a ton of them all over the city.
Maybe we can.
The gas stove.
All right. But if I show up to this safe house, manila envelope in hand, and there's no gas stove, I'm out.
That's fair.
I'm out.
A little birdie told me that you're trying to get some dirt on my boss.
Yeah, City Councilman McCheese.
Now, Mr. McCheese is not a big fan of talkers and
evidently not. That's why we asked you.
They hire the. Shut up.
Sorry.
I'm the one asking questions.
That was mean. I'm sorry. I have a lot of personal problems, and I'm taking it out on other people. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. It's tough out here in the streets, you know?
What can I do to help you out?
Mr. Mr. McCheese raised me when I was just a boy, just feeding off of scraps, and I can't. And to see these pictures of his ankles out on the streets and his reputation going to shit breaks a man's heart.
I gotta get my hands on those pictures, Fergie. I gotta.
At what cost? Why do you do this? What drives you to ruin a man?
I'm a journalist, and all those corrupt political figures out there, the people deserve to know the truth, Fergie. That's why I do this. That's why I get up in the morning. That's why I pound the pavement day after day looking for NQs.
So you'll get those pictures at any cost, huh?
I gave up on my own soul a long time ago. Now it's all about the truth and justice and taking down the corrupt machinations of this town.
Scooter, you ain't the man that I used to know.
I know, Fergie.
You lost it.
Hello.
You're the man that I was told to see about a thing.
How appropriately vague of you.
Right. Well, you know how the business works.
Sure. You have a thing, I need a thing, there's money involved. It all makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. So,
the thing.
A manila envelope supposedly had made its way around, and now you have it.
It's been happening a lot these days. Lots of manila envelopes making their way around the city. Lots of important things inside those envelopes. And lots of people willing to pay lots of money to get their hands on them. Are you one of those people willing to pay lots of money?
I got lots of money, and I'm one of those people that go around the town looking for one of these many manila envelopes, except this one is a specific one that I'm very much looking for that needs attention. Don't just leave. How dare you? This is not professional. Damn it. Fergie, come on. Pull it together, man. Your boss is counting on you. I'm gonna find this manila envelope. Those photos can't go out. Those photos can't go out. And I will kill anyone who would get in the way. Anyone. There's not a lot of time in my life because I don't eat very well, and a lot of the time I feel very lonely. So lonely that it kills Mr. McCheese has always been there for me. And so I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way for him to still be the man who rescued me from the streets, who raised me as one of his own, no matter what. I don't care if he cheated on his wife, if he punched a small hamster, if he stole 2 watermelons on a watermelon scarcity market. Look, no matter what, he will always be the most important man in my life. I'm taking a life tonight. everything I've done up till now, not once did I think that I'd come to a point where I need to make a choice between someone I love and respect and
Fergie.
someone like, oh,
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. You seemed like you were lost in thought for a minute. I've been thinking about what you said. You're right. Without our principles, without our souls, we don't have much. I'm a journalist, but in the pursuit of truth, I lost the truth of myself.
This town changes a man. A lot.
I got to get those photos though. And I know you got them. And I'm not gonna play around and give you, all kinds of nonsense. I just want to get what I need to get my prize.
Well, I've got to confess something to you.
I'm ready to hear it. Nothing surprises me anymore.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I had to run out and take care of something.
Yeah, so it looks like you went out and got a cheeseburger.
I did. I got some mustard on my lapel. I'm not too happy about it.
It's all right. It's all right, Big Richard. I'm working on a little newsie down the street, and I think I've almost cracked him.
They're a tough bunch to crack, those newsies,
Yeah.
Can you trust him? Do you think you can trust him?
I think so. I've separated him from all the other newsies.
That's important.
Because now, when they organize, it's all over.
That's for sure. That is for sure. Look, I'm going to give you the photos.
Good.
I've had them this whole time. I was trying to be coy and pretend like I didn't know more than I actually did, but I just can't take it anymore. With all this information that I have inside my brain, it weighs on me.
Yeah, it's hard for you to sleep at night, Big Richard.
It's not good information either. It's people's secrets.
You know what? You hand those over, I'll take down a city councilman. You've earned yourself a night with a gas stove.
You'd sell me out for a gas stove?
Times are tough these days, councilman. People like yourself who sit at the top, they might not notice the struggle of the little people. And while my name might be Big Richard, I am indeed one of those little people who struggles every day to make ends meet. So yes, I'm willing to sell you, a corrupt politician, scumbag, nobody. Sell you out to improve my life. I'd do it 100 times over.
For a gas stove? Richard.
Do you know how much better you can control heat on a pan with a gas stove?
Oh, I know.
My eggs will be cooked perfectly. Sunny side up, perfect. Over easy, perfect.
Roasting marshmallows for the safety of your own home. I know. I get it.
Well, it's too late. It's out of my hands. The pictures have been dispersed. You'll see
Richard,
them
I
in the
made
paper.
you.
You'll see them in Sunday's paper.
You think it's over? Just because there's a little of my skin in the game now? Quite literally? It's not.
Oh,
You crossed the wrong man. The wrong man, Richard!
City Councilman McCheese. I've seen pictures of you that I can't unsee, and I have to resign as your chief of police.
Well, I don't know what pictures you're talking about.
I've seen your nether quarters. They're all over the front page of the Gazette.
Chief Branson, listen, you're one of my best. You can't.
I'm one of your ex-best.
Your loyalty was one of the things that I bragged about to the higher ups. You were going to be the chief executive of the entire town's, all of the authority. There's a name for that, and I will make a name for it. Wait, please.
It's all falling apart for you now, Councilman. You're tearing apart at the seams, and I can tell you're crawling back. I knew you would show up at my door, hoping for a lifeline, but it's not coming. It's not coming. This is the end for you. It's all falling apart. The denial, the downplaying, all of that. It's at your door right now, and you are infected with what we now know.
No, that's not
Everyone's
true.
seen your ankles, and it's all over for you. It's all over now.
So what? One's bigger than the other. That's not that weird.
It's done, Papa.
Good. Now we can get some sleep.
That councilman that tore you apart from Mother all those years ago, his ankles have been exposed to the world.
We've only done this so that you could have money to go to college.
Oh, and I will.
I did it for you. I'm
going to go and
the diner. I scraped and I suffered.
I'm going to go. I'm going to become a journalist, Papa. I want to expose the truth forever from now on. I'm tired of being Big Richard. I want to be Big Richard, Associated Press.
Sorry, I had other dreams for you, but that's okay too.
I'm just happy that I could bring you this joy.
If it's the last joy of my life, it was worth it. I'll sit here in my rocking chair as the life just slips away and my whatever last moments I have.
Are you sick? I had no idea you were sick.
I'm very sick. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to worry. But yes, now that you've achieved your dreams.
You're the best man I've ever known.
I'm not well, but it's okay. It was all for you, little Big Richard. It was all for you, Big Richard.
So you want to add Big Richard to your will?
I do. I've been very sick for a very long time, but I didn't tell anyone.
Well, you know that affects very strongly the insurance rate on your life insurance policy. We need to know these things, but fine.
Mr. Dimitri, it's very important that my children, my son, is taken care of after I'm gone. He's all I have in the world.
And he will be taken care of. But this special request, I don't know if we can actually... I don't think we can commit to that.
What's it going to take? I'll do anything. I'll sell my house. I'll sell my car. I'll sell my other house at the lake. I'll mortgage my third house down by the docks.
It's not a matter of money. Look, when you die, we cannot just steal the child of another and give it to this man named Richard. Why?
It's important that Richard is not somebody who does well by himself, and he needs companionship. And I'm so concerned. I'm so concerned, Mr. Dimitri.
I understand. I'll see what I can do. You've been given this boy.
What? A boy? A child?
It is as according to the will.
I thought there was money for college and...
There is, but this was a very special request from your father. I believe it was your father.
Well, then I will take this boy. I'll raise him as my own.
He said you couldn't. You don't do well alone. And so
I think I do okay, but if he thinks I need a boy in my life, a child, well then I have one.
be warned,
like
though.
I said, sorry. Go ahead.
No, just interrupt my warning. It's fine. You're the big Richard. I'm just a small salary man, Richard. That's fine. I guess you don't need to hear it. No, listen. I'm holding a cigarette. Everyone does. This is not any ordinary boy. This is
go on.
This boy is the secret love child of Councilman McCheese.
And who?
Sorry, I was just Dad. My
always
father
late.
He's dead. He's a councilman.
Wait, what? Say that again? Say that again? Who's dead?
My city councilman father gave me up for adoption.
Yeah, I think I'm your adopted father. That's a cool hat, buddy.
It's the best day of my life.
You didn't want to be his son? Also, you're like 22. Isn't that a little old for adoption?
I am irresponsible for my age, so I was kept in legal minority. It's a thing. The state can keep you until you're 25.
Well, I hope you stayed on his insurance.
Doesn't matter. Sure. All I want is the approval that I never got.
I'm glad that doesn't matter. Son, can I call you son? Son?
Yes.
I approve. And you don't have to worry about insurance here. The only kind of insurance I've ever had is manila envelopes full of people's dirty photos. That's all the insurance I've ever needed, and you're the only son I'll ever need.
I'm gonna be really proud of myself when I earn your approval, Father.
Oh, you already have. You already have, Junior. Can I call you Junior?
I was hoping you would.
Oh, this is the best day of my life. The best day of my life.
You never have to worry about anything now because we're gonna be a family, and I'm gonna be real good, and I'm gonna get a job, and I'm gonna sweep.
I'm gonna do all those things too. You'll see. We're gonna be the best father-son duo ever. And that's our first scene. Yeah, we'll end it there. Oh God. Oh yeah. Sorry about all those technical difficulties, which the audience might not have even known were happening, but I'm sure they did. My electricity in my apartment decided to not work for 30 seconds, and that was long enough to disrupt the feed. All right. Well, thanks for watching our first little Laurent, inspired by Double Gog, inspired by the film Noir. For our second Laurent, we're going to need an altogether different suggestion. Something we are going to need a crime, a real crime that could be committed. Not something like stolen pickles, but something like something with some depth and some seriousness to it. This is the best comment I've ever had about after an improv set. That makes me so happy. Oh man, an emotional void to take the life from the room. So much good stuff. Oh, identity theft. Shoes gone missing. Spies. Extortion from a nunnery. Any of those inspiring to you? I like extortion from a nunnery. I really do.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot there. Extortion from a nunnery. What's that?
I said, oh, geez.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus, right. All right. So extortion from another. I'm going to let Justin and Freddie head backstage and start to wrap their brains around what that's going to be like. And, hit and run. Sorry about that. We're going to remove that from the screen. Awesome. Well, thank you guys once again for staying with us and watching and enjoying and laughing along with us, having a good time. We appreciate the audience, and we love doing these shows. So if you'd like to see them keep on going, and we'd love to keep doing them, feel free to throw us a few bucks our way. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and all of your donations are tax deductible. So when you do make your donation, please go ahead and give us that information that we need to get you back some receipts. So at the end of the year, which is shockingly coming up soon, you can get on with your taxes, and we can help you get a little bit of a kickback there. We appreciate everything you're throwing our way, and thank you to everybody who's donated already tonight. We do really, really appreciate it. It warms our heart every time we see that dollar amount show up, regardless of what it is. So anything you throw our way, thank you so much. Alrighty, so our next set, inspired by extortion at the nunnery. Our players are still getting dressed backstage, so we have a few costume changes to make. So as soon as we are ready and on stage, we'll give us a couple more seconds to all be backstage together here for a moment, and then we will grace your screens again. Once again, thank you all so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
We all see what you're doing. So, we're not going to get new handbells if somebody is sticking their hands in the change.
Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And maybe these mysterious ways, so you claim, are just ways to help a specific person more so than the people.
Sister Bernadette, we're not a rich order. We're not flush. We don't get tons of tithes. We sell little crafts and candles and little bits of string. That's how we survive. And we need new handbells.
This isn't the life of me. I'm tired of cutting 5 centimeters of different colored string and selling them every Sunday or two. I'm tired of baking the same recipe of brownies every Saturday morning for the children across the street, but they don't deserve it, those snot-nosed brats. I'm tired of giving a shit.
Oh, Sister Bernadette, this is terrible. You mustn't say these things. You shan't.
It was a rainy Sunday morning when she walked into my bar. She wasn't the usual type, Hadn't seen her before. I'd be surprised if I saw her again. Sister, you look lost.
I'm very much not lost. You are... Small Richard?
Well, sounds like you've heard of the place. What would bring a nun like you, a sister of the cloth, a holy person such as yourself, into a dump like this, and on a Sunday morning, no less?
I may be wearing the robes, but I am no longer a woman of the cloth.
Go on.
I need money. I need change. I mean, both the monetary kind and the metaphysical one. Abstract.
Tell me, sister. You seem troubled. This bar isn't much unlike your church. People come here, drop their problems on the bar top, and ask for advice. I think of myself as a holy man some days. I can tell you're troubled.
Yeah.
Possibly in over your head? Headed down a path that even surprises you on a moment-to-moment basis? Sister, I've seen people's eyes like yours before. They tell a story that shouldn't be told.
Well, it is my secret hope that it won't be told. I I'm going to fake my death. I know it's weird to be telling a bar hop, but you've proven a good listener in the 2 minutes I've been speaking to you. And I want you to help me.
You want me to help you fake your own death, sister? Well, I've got to know why.
I need to start anew. Start from zero. But
I know that it's been a long time. And I know that we didn't end on the best of terms. And
You broke my heart.
I did. Things changed. People change. I'm not the same person I used to be.
Oh, well, that's very clear.
I'm not the same Kimberly who ran away with you to Fresno and dreamt of opening up a bar. I've changed, Richard.
Wasn't a dream for me, Kimberly.
That's not who I am anymore. I'm Sister Clements.
I'm going to keep calling you Kimberly.
That person doesn't exist. But I'm hoping that I can come to you as I am now, because I know that Sister Bernadette has been here. She forgot to take her phone out of her pocket. We tracked her.
I haven't seen any sisters here, Kimberly.
All right. You want to do it? Let's do this. Is this helpful?
At least this person I have a past with. You come in here as a changed person, a new person, a person that's completely different. And yet you assume that I'm the same. You assume that I'll just pick up where we left off. Although it isn't we, is it? It's just me. It's where you left me off in Fresno. And guess what? The bar isn't a dream. This is my life now. And if somebody comes through my doors and needs help, I help them just like if somebody comes through your doors and needs help in your place. So we're not that much different. And you haven't changed a bit.
stay away from my husband.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. You're Mrs. Sunderland?
That's right.
You married Rich. I'm sorry. I'm so upset.
Well, you left him.
I did.
And now, like the harlot you are, you try to come back into his life and ruin everything that he's built without you in it.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to save the life of somebody who's absconded from my order with what little money we have. I'm just trying to do the right thing for everyone, and I'm pulled in so many directions and I don't know what to do.
Well, those are not the tears of a crocodile.
They're genuine.
They must be genuine. Those are genuine tears. I have seen many and caused many. I will help you. If I deal with this little problem of yours, you will leave my husband alone.
I promise. I will go back to the convent. That's all I've ever wanted, is just to go back into the forest where we live, and we milk things, and we make our own little crafts, and we sell little bits of street. It's wonderful. That's what I want. I don't
Enough.
want
I don't want to hear your stories of milking. My husband has a very frail, weak, easily moldable heart. And you cannot be anywhere near him, and if he wants to continue on his path to be a lawyer of some sort. Oh, well, hold on. I know he's a bar hop, but
I've only ever wanted the best for him. I want him to pursue his dreams. There's a life that he has without me in it, and that's fine. I have my own partner in my savior, and that's what I want.
fine.
I had no idea that she would show up at our door. I'm sorry. I promise that there's nothing between us.
Yeah. Well, you smell different. How close were you talking to her?
6 feet. We've probably there's plenty of room.
Wow. That is a safe and respectable distance if you were telling the truth.
It's the only length of distance I have stuck in my brain.
Right. As many do. But it only matters if you're telling the truth.
I only tell the truth, especially to you, sweetheart. I would never lie to you. This relationship means everything to me. You helped me build my dream of opening this bar. I never could have done that without you. I owe everything to you.
Well, once you've opened it up, you've stopped opening up to me. And you open up to everyone else who comes in and orders a shot of whiskey.
And you think being a lawyer will change that?
Yes, I do.
Don't think I don't know about your dreams for me. I know that the bar hop life isn't good enough for you.
Well, it certainly hasn't been as lucrative as I thought it would be. So, some things weren't meant to be, and it's never too late to change. And I bought you these books so that you can learn and go to school.
Going for a drive.
Oh, Richard. Long time no see.
I had to get away. You know, I'd like to think of myself as a changed person, but I'm just the same. I'm just the same old kid, confused, scared, just a bar hop who will never be anything but a bar hop. I own the bar, and yet I'm still just a bar hop. Couldn't even be a bartender. I'm a failure.
You're only a failure if you stop trying.
I'm about ready for that.
It's funny you should come by on today of all days. Because people have been asking after you. And I said, I haven't seen my son in a long time. He's off in Fresno running a bar.
So you were who was asking about me? And why'd you tell him where I was?
I didn't say that. I said I hadn't seen you in a while, and he said don't know your whereabouts. That's what I said.
Oh, that's different from what you just said.
Well,
that version makes me feel a lot safer. Look, Dad, I don't know what to do. I'm in trouble.
I know, son. And I think you know what you got to do.
So my plan to fake my death is that we're going to have a lover's quarrel. And you will be so angry you throw me into the river.
I can't, you want me to fake a murder? I can't. If I can't go to jail for you, There's only one nun that I love. And her name is Sister Kimberly. And I know that's not what you call her, but that's what I call her.
Okay.
So you're going to have to make me some guarantees. If I help you out, you got to help me out.
Fine. With what? What could an ex woman of the Lord can help with you? Sorry? I'm a little drunk. This is some good stuff you sell here.
Well, Sister Bernadette, I'm going to need you to go back to the abbey or the convent for one more night.
Why? I hate it there.
I know. That's why this plan will only work to fake murder you if you help me excommunicate Sister Kimberly from the church so she can never return again. She'll be forced to return to me. Your evil plan is only matched by my evil plan. You have no choice. If you want to be free, allow me to be happy.
Sounds like a fair trade. One happiness for the other.
What do you mean?
I was thinking about something else.
I just walked in here because I got a notice that I had to show up here right away, and it was bad news.
Yes, it is very bad news, Sister Clemens. Sorry, I've always known you as Kimberly.
That's my old life. How many times do I have to move before I'm finally able to start afresh?
Kimberly's a nice name. It sticks. Anyways, look, it's bad news.
So what? It's just I'm not afraid of it. I know that I have my faith on my side. So whatever you tell me, whatever I hear from this moment onward, all I need to know is that I can get through it with the Lord, who's never going to leave me. Go ahead.
The Archbishop has found video of you cleaning without a shirt.
Oh no! Well, that was my. Don't you look me in the face when you tell me something like this. Don't look away.
Fine.
So
it's the truth.
So it's hot sometimes, and I'm busy.
Well, that is not the behavior of the Lord and His will, and you have been excommunicated from the church.
No, wow.
That's right. Leave. It's done. The deed is done.
You have the proof?
Yes, I have her. I have her hat.
Then it's done.
The thing.
Then it's time for me to live up to my end of the bargain.
Yes. Meet me at the bridge in an hour.
Okay.
Cut to an hour later. We're at the bridge.
Just where you told me to meet you 60 minutes ago.
Good. It was a test. You kept your promise. He's here. Leave his wife alone. You could understand, Richard. A woman like me has to take precautions. Everything is fine. You're here. Let's do this.
I have to take precautions too.
What?
That's right. The drink I gave you, well, you'll feel the effects of it shortly.
This cramp in my stomach?
It will
get worse. Sweat on my right calf?
It will grow.
No. You poisoned me?
I don't fake murder anybody.
You fool! I take double precautions. He poisoned me. Show his wife the photos. No.
I've been defrocked.
So sorry. You came to the right place. I can't imagine how you must feel.
I think you can. I've lost everything that ever mattered to me. And then I tried to cobble my life together again, and it just all went to poo.
I suppose I should feel bad for you.
I understand if you don't. I've hurt you very badly, and it's only
Not only do I.
justice
Oh,
that-
you're still going.
Oh, sorry.
It is poetic justice. But you should know, Sister Kimberly, that it was me. It was all me. From the day you left me and joined the convent, I began planning your demise, and, well, Sister Bernadette, she was just collateral damage to ultimately achieve the goal that I needed to achieve, was to see that you got everything stripped away from you, and I, well, can walk away into the sunset. Go ahead. It's okay.
I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing it for us. The cycle ends with me, and nor shall it ever begin until we are all torn asunder and reborn in the spirit of kinderliness and kindness. Amen.
That's our show. That's our show. How wonderfully Shakespearean at the end there. There's very much a Shakespearean tragedy of sorts.
I need to read more books.
A Shakespeare.
I could not talk today.
Oh man! Well, thank you all so much for being a part of our loosely noir inspired our show tonight, and really thank you all so much for watching and laughing along with us, and joining us on every twist and turn and surprise that was around every corner. It was super fun, and I hope you all had a lot of fun watching. And once again, for the last time on this Saturday, I'll throw up our donation banner again. These shows are always pay what you can, and we truly, truly, truly appreciate all of your donations. We're going to be online for the foreseeable future, and these donations help us keep both our virtual doors open, and they will help us open our physical doors when we can do so. So thank you all so much for spending your Saturday nights with us here at Reno Improv, and have a lovely, lovely weekend. We will see you all next week for another week of film noir inspired madness. Thank you all, and have a good night.
Bye.